If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, I hope that was wonderful as well, and Diwali and all the things. So it was great for me. Pretty chill, actually. I mean, since we went on the cruises, we weren't going to do a whole lot for the holidays just because it was just too much. So it was nice and chill and relaxing. So yeah, that's how my holiday went. Okay. So we're going to get started in just a sec. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Erica. I am a true tarot reader. I went through a true apprenticeship to learn how to read tarot. I am known as the Awakening Coach because if you come sit next to me, I don't know how it happens, you guys. It's just things happen. Magic happens. And it's happened to me my entire life. So welcome to my magical space. We get together every Monday and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time because what we do here is we like to look at what's coming up in the week or weekend ahead, okay? Today, we're looking at the weekend ahead. Why? Because when you know the energy that's coming up, when you know what is potentially going to happen, then you can get in front of it, you can capitalize off of it, whatever the energy is, you can move through it with ease and grace and like a boss, honestly, okay? This is a collective reading. If you have any questions about tarot, numerology, life and relationships, spirituality, all those things, please feel free to ask. I don't mind at all, okay? Because this is an open forum where we can chat and we can get to know one another and we can grow and expand our consciousness, okay? If you need a private reading, everything is linked in my bio, okay? This is a collective reading. So what we like to do first is we're going to boost our vibration. If you're wondering why I'm looking back and forth, I'm looking at TikTok and Instagram, okay? We're going to boost our vibration first with an angel frequency tuning fork. And then we're going to get our angel blessing. And then we're going to start with the reading. Okay. If you're curious about tarot and you want to start learning tarot, stick around. Okay. Because I love to explain the cards and how they apply to your life. Okay. This can help you in your tarot practice. All right. So we're going to boost our frequency first. Then we're going to get our fairy blessing. Then we're going to get into the tarot reading, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards, okay? Like I said, if you have questions and, just general wonderments, go ahead and ask. I don't mind. I love talking to you all. This is my jam right here, okay? So let's boost our energy right quick. You want to uncross your legs. Sit up if you can. If you can't, just lay in a relaxed state and just listen to the vibration, okay? And just allow your body to vibrate at the same frequency. Like I said, this is a very high frequency. This is what's known as the angel frequency. It only lasts a few seconds, okay? Here we go. There we go. You see how I struck it at the right spot on that time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries. But that one was nice and loud. Okay, all that does, like I said, is it boosts your vibration because you are an energetic being. And your vibration will match the strongest vibration around you or within you, okay? So the reason why we listen to things like that or singing bowls is because we want our vibration to match that. It boosts it for us, all right? So now we're going to get our fairy blessing. This is like an overall blessing for the weekend. Thank you for all the love and everything. I appreciate y'all. What is our fairy blessing? Focus on the deck, and you can ask the deck yourself. What is our fairy blessing for this weekend? What do we need to know this weekend? All right. A blessing of the Seelie. It is number 1. Look at that. We haven't gotten this one in a while. So I'm going to read this to you. Okay. I love reading these because they're great blessings. Let's see what it wants to tell us. Okay, a blessing of the Seelie, the fairy gift of the benevolence of the good Seelie court. A gift from the Seelie court is yours. The Seelie Court is a place where you are treated with courtesy and honor, respect, and grace. To be blessed by the Seelie is to have kindness into your life. This blessing from the Seelie Court acknowledges the courtesy and respect you have extended to others and the kindness you have done again and again without thought for what you would receive in return. The Seelie have been observing your goodness, and due to this goodness, you are now receiving a reward. You will find consideration and empathy, understanding, and rewards when this blessing comes to you. There could be a small windfall, a little extra of everything, so that suddenly it seems like the universe is supporting you and that what once was a struggle becomes easiest. In the old days, the blessing of the Seelie meant the cow's milk was sweeter and more abundant. The grain grew high in the fields, and the babes grew strong in days filled with gentle sunshine. For you, your tender plans and hopes will have every kindness to support them, and the blessing of the court of the Seelie is yours. And with that comes a time of grace and ease, compassion, and flow. Isn't that really nice? Because throughout the week, we had some pretty turbulent energy in accordance to our last reading, right? We had a lot of reversals. We had some disconnect, all of that. And so this is telling you that the energy over the weekend is going to get a lot smoother, and you might experience some nice little blessings happening, okay? So let's get into the reading. Now, on Fridays, we use the divination book. This is a tarot divination book. This book has all of the tarot card meanings direct and reverse, okay? You connect with it, you connect with your intuition, you turn to a page, and that is your reading for the day, okay? I'm going to show you how to use it. This book is great for if you want to use tarot, but you don't want to actually read tarot. If you are learning tarot, it gives you a great perspective on how to view the cards in a different way. But it's all meant for you to take your power back, okay? It's called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. I wrote this book for you. This is not AI written. Like I said, it has all of the cards, direct and reverse. You connect your intuition to it, and then you get your reading. So I'm going to show you, okay? We knock on it. We want to clear the energy just like we would a tarot deck, okay? Then we want to connect our energy centers through our palms to the book, and we want to slow our intention down and focus it on the book. Nice deep breath. There's instructions inside the book, so when you get the book, don't worry. You can find this on Amazon, okay? You just breathe, and you can focus on the book right now and ask it, what are our messages for this weekend? What is our message for today, Friday? Breathe. What is our message for today, Friday? And then you just intuitively turn to a page, and that is your reading, okay? We got the Knight of Pentacles. Nice, okay? Today you drew the Knight of Pentacles. Today would be a great day to start taking action steps towards your goals. Think about what you want to achieve and how you can get there, and then take one step at a time. With the Pentacles in focus today, it's all about the physical. This could be new financial goals, health goals, business goals, or whatever you set your sights on. Before each step, ensure the next one aligns with you and your chosen path. Yes, it will take time, energy, effort, and persistence, but if you follow through, you will be successful, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is very Virgo energy. The Knight of Pentacles wants to know, how can I fix this issue? Like, what steps do I need to take to get me there? But they don't move fast because the Knight of Pentacles is very intentional, okay? He doesn't want to move fast. He doesn't want to miss anything. So with this energy today, it's telling you to start setting those intentions for what you want to experience over the weekend, over the next month, over the next 6 months, whatever it is. Your goals need to start formulating because we do have the new moon in Capricorn coming up on Monday, okay? If you're in the tribe, we're doing our vision board session on Monday, okay? We're going to talk about vision boards. We're going to talk about what has happened over the past year and how you want to manifest or what you want to manifest into 2025. So make sure, if you're in the tribe, that you attend that session, okay? We're going to work on that together. So anywho, you want to set intentions. You want to start gathering information. Look at the year behind, right? Look at 2024. Look at how that impacted you. What did you manifest? What are you still working on? And set your new intentions or start getting them ready for the new year. Okay? Oh, what I miss? My Christmas is great, but me and my husband had an argument, and for some reason I saw red. Uh-oh. Even the next day I was like, what was that? Why was I so mad? Oh, it happens. It happens. The energy, it does that. Okay, so let's write this down. So the Knight of Pentacles. All right, and you can do the same thing for yourself with this book, okay? You can do it for the day, or you can line up the whole week, okay? Here we go. Focus your energy on the book. Breathe. Ask the book, what is our message for Saturday? What is our message for this Saturday? Nice deep breath. And intuitively turn to a page. And we have the King of Swords in reverse, okay? Not the best of energies, but if we know this is coming up, this is how you're going to handle it, okay? Put the sword away, goddess. Using your words and intellect as a weapon for the ego is never a good idea. Just because you can make them question every one of their life choices does not mean you should. Today, you may come across an issue where you feel like you are right and everyone else is wrong. But this card tells you that it's essential to keep an open mind and to consider the opinions of others. My brain works a lot faster than my mouth, you guys. You're going to see that the more you come here. We don't always have the answers. And a goddess knows she needs consultants and advisors to rule. Don't let anyone take you out of your power, but don't misuse your power to manipulate to get what you want. You are perfectly capable of handling any situation with grace, dignity, and tact, okay? So if there's a situation that you're dealing with on Saturday and you're finding yourself frustrated, you're finding yourself maybe in an argument, or there's something going on and you think that you have all the answers, or maybe there's a problem that you're trying to solve on Saturday and you're like, I have to have all the answers. No, you don't, okay? Open your mind, broaden your mind. Remember, you have divine intelligence. You don't have to go to artificial intelligence. You have divine intelligence. You have all the answers you need within, okay? If you're dealing with another person who's this energy, then set boundaries, okay? Or hold off the conversation for another day. You can tell them, I don't like the way this is being approached. I think we need to take a step back, collect ourselves, and we can have another conversation another day where we can both speak from the heart, okay? Those are different kinds of situations that you can deal with. Either it's going to be with you, that's the King of Swords reverse, or it's another person. Remember, when you're dealing with another person who is manipulative, who is closed-minded, who is just negative, do not take that personally. That is their projection of themselves onto you, okay? You will learn that as you grow in your spirituality, okay? People love to project their negativity onto you, and you don't have to accept it, okay? Because you've been accepting it your entire life. It's time to stop, right? Oops, hang on. Let me see what I missed in the comments right quick. My parents all week this week. Oh man, that's not easy. Thank you all for all the likes and the love and everything. I appreciate it. I'm just making sure I haven't missed any comments. Okay, if I missed something, you feel free to comment again. Okay, I don't want to miss what y'all are saying. Just had to end a 15-year friendship yesterday over this. Man, that's hard. That's hard, okay? But the thing is, like we've talked about before, not every relationship is meant to last the duration, you know? Some of them are meant to be just for a blip in time because either they needed to teach you something or you needed to teach them something or both, okay? I've had friendships end that needed to end, and I was like, you know what? If this is where we are, okay, that's fine. You wish them no ill will, nothing. You just wish them well and let them go on about their merry way, okay? Venus was squaring, Pluto can challenge our values and relationships. There you go, Jamie. Yep, that explains a lot. Okay, let's look at Sunday. Whoop, let me write this down. Okay, let's look at Sunday's energy, and then we'll put it all together, and we'll pull oracle cards as well, okay? So, focus your intention on the book. Ask the book, what is our message for Sunday? What is our message for Sunday? I feel like it's up here. We have the Page of Swords reversed. Okay. All this sword energy. Okay. Whatever you do today, don't get caught up in the drama. You may receive a not so nice text or email, or you may catch wind of some ridiculous gossip. Either way, steer clear, step back, and remember who you are. A goddess. A goddess has no time for petty behavior, like I just said earlier, right? If you're waiting on a response from someone about something you feel is important, today most likely won't be that day. There may be a delay, so try not to become anxious. That'll only create a negative block. Trust that what is meant for you will be for you, and anything else needs to be blocked. That's how you act as a co-creator with the universe. You've got this. Chin up. Okay? So the pages in tarot are young people. So think of this, the Page of Swords is like a young mindset, right? When it's in reverse, it is unruly, okay? So think of a child that just spouts off at the mouth, that their brain is all over the place and they're just saying ugly things. They're upset over life or whatever situation, okay? So this is a very immature energy that you might be dealing with on Sunday. Now, this could be your own energy, that own little ego telling you, no, you can't do these things. You can't manifest. Look at what you did this year. You know, all that negative talk. That's when you tell it to be quiet. Okay? You could be dealing with a child on Sunday that's having some issues. And what is your job? Your job is to lead by example, right? To show them the way, to help them navigate their path. You could be dealing with somebody who is very childish, who starts like spouting off at the mouth at you. Do you take that personally? Absolutely not. Okay? You don't take other people's projections personally. Okay? So let's say you have an issue with somebody and you know that you haven't done anything to hurt them, at least not intentionally, but they want to project their negative life onto you. You don't take that personally. You set up a boundary and you leave them where they are. Okay? Because misery does love company. Remember the crab method. We talked about that last week. The crab in the bucket. The crabs want to pull you down to their own level. Don't let that happen. Okay? Also, if you are waiting on some communication on Sunday, it might not happen. That's okay. Affirm that everything happens in the perfect timing. Okay? I always tell the universe, if it's meant for me, let it be. If not, please block it. Works like a charm. Okay? So if you're new here, use that. The cards aren't lining up with the blessing. Yeah, it does. But here's the thing about tarot and oracle. It does line up because we had the blessing of Seeley. You have blessings coming in. But what if you have negative people around you? You need to know how those negative people or energies influence you. Okay? If you keep that positive mindset and you focus on your blessings rather than what's going on around you, then everything shifts. I'm glad you said that because that's a great point to bring up. This is where a lot of tarot practitioners, new ones, get lost. They get stumped because they see something so positive in their reading and all of a sudden here comes some negative cards. Well, you're always going to have positive and negative in life. Life is not about unicorns and fairy dust, all the time. It's also not negative all the time, right? So when we focus on the blessings, when we focus on life being smoother and easier, we will have some obstacles that come up to make sure that we are solid in our belief system. Does that make sense? If it's meant for me, let it be. If not, block it. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I just saw you just answered that. This is reaffirming cards I pull on Wednesday. Okay. Nice. me unhide that. Need some patience. Yeah, so I'm glad y'all like that, because that's, maybe next week we will get the respect and courtesy. Hey, you know what? Even if you don't get it, you can still give it to yourself, you know? Tarot and Oracle are meant to be guideposts for your life, right? They want to show you what is coming up. Hang on, let me write this down. So you can be empowered to choose to handle the situation as you see fit, right? So let's say, I mean, it never fails, you guys. I tell you this, and I want you to believe this, because this happens all the time. And this is a way to navigate negative situations. If you feel like you're going through a time in your life where it's just like everything's going wrong, it's like hit after hit after hit, I want you to stop. Oh, I didn't like that energy. Like it was trying to cough out of me. You know, like how an animal shakes, they're shaking that energy out. That's what I just felt. Anyways, when you feel like it keeps hitting you, like knocking you down, here's what I want you to say. I want you to affirm, something amazing is about to happen to me. I'm so excited because this is showing me that something amazing is about to happen to me. Because why? Because when we look at the Wheel of Fortune, you have to go down before you go up. Right? And you're always going through cycles in life. You have to go down before you go up. Because if you didn't have the down, you wouldn't have that momentum to go up. And you wouldn't recognize the blessings when you get up. Does that make sense? So if you're experiencing negative things this weekend, it's telling you that you have the opportunity, you have the ability and the blessing to move through it with ease and grace, because you understand the way that energy works. You understand the way the mind works. You understand the way the universe works. Okay? This is why we do this. Okay? So great teaching moment. I set so many boundaries this week. Whoops. Oh, good. Good. I mean, boundaries are so important, right? And boundaries can also be with yourself. Like, no, I'm not going to put myself in that situation, or I'm not going to eat that food, or I'm not going to drink that drink, or I'm not going to let this affect me. You can set boundaries in so many different ways, okay? I was so overly fatigued this week. Yeah, there was a lot of energy this week that was making me tired as well. So I completely understand that. I was the same way. I'm like, God, why am I so tired? And it's just, think about it though. Whoops. We had Christmas. We had, whatever holiday you celebrate. So many holidays happening, right? So many people moving, so many people stressing, so many people doing all the things. It affects us. Okay? Whether you see it or not, the energy is always around us, affecting us. So if you're feeling exhausted, then it's probably something going on. If it's not within you, it's going to be something going on around you. And yeah, you definitely want to let yourself rest. You want to ground your energy. You want to recognize that it's not yours. So you don't think, oh God, I'm in this slump. You just say, okay, I'm feeling this. There's no reason for me to be feeling this. So I know it's not mine. I'm going to release it. I'm going to let it go back to the universe, and I'm going to keep moving. So yeah. All right, let's get some Oracle and see what else we need to know. And I feel like, when you allow yourself to focus on your blessings, let me show you this card right quick. Okay, you see all the butterflies here? When you're letting yourself focus on your blessings, these negative energies around you will not affect you as much, right? Because they are minor arcana. They are not major. Every card this weekend is minor arcana. Minor arcana is the little details. It's the little speed bumps in life, or the little boosts in life. Okay? So when you focus on those blessings, when you focus on the positivity, and you start today with setting your intentions, you will have some resistance, because there is resistance within you, right? And you're going to see it play out in the people around you. This is why we do these readings. That way okay, here it comes, and I'm going to be ready, and I'm not expecting it, but should it come, I'm going to be ready, right? This could be something that you notice out in the collective as far as like the King of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? It's just something energetically that could be influencing you in your path, and you have to decide, am I going to let this influence me so much? Okay? All right. What else do we need to know this weekend? Focus on the deck. We have the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, in reverse. Why is that? Because you've got to focus on your internal self. You've got to focus on that intuition, okay? Your intuition, your gut knowing is what guides you. And that's why you have these negative influences happening around you. And they are like little distractions, like, oh, don't look within, look at me. Look at me. Keep focus on me. And before you know it, time has passed and you stayed in the same place because you're too focused on the Joker looking like a fool in front of you. Okay? Let me tell you this right quick. I'm going to make a video about this, but, I haven't posted much on social media in a while just because I needed a break. I've posted stuff that I've posted like years ago, like reposted it because, why not? But I haven't posted a lot just because I needed a break, because I was watching videos in the spiritual community and it's so disappointing. Because, with whatever happened, I'm not going to get political on here. I'm just talking about the spiritual community. Whatever happened with the election, people are losing their shit over it. And whatever's happening with TikTok, people are losing their shit over it. It's like, do you not remember your teachings? It takes nothing to snap people into fear mode. And that's exactly what the higher ups, as far as the human people, they know that. They know that if they keep you in fear mode, you will stay disconnected. Okay? So if you refuse to be in fear mode, if you understand how manifestation works, then you can counteract that fear prompt. Okay? We've been threatened with the issue of TikTok like 3 or 4 times already. And every time I'm like, people start fear mongering. And I'm like, you are playing right into this. Like you're their puppet. Okay? You separate yourself from your spirituality. You separate yourself from your natural abilities because somebody made you fear something. Somebody made you feel like you weren't in control. But when people get their heads out of their asses and realize that we have so much power, that's why they try to keep us disconnected. But if you refuse that fear, and you tap into your manifestation power, if you tap into your divinity, then it just pushes all that stuff away. And you are in a timeline where things are much smoother. Does that make sense? It was Archangel Chamuel. It's Chamuel. And it's number 37, third chakra. Does this make sense? Good. This is, why do you think they go after women? Women are extremely powerful spiritually. And so they have to keep them or us suppressed and pushed down and made to feel worthless so we don't come out with our power. Okay? But don't let this shit, don't be a fool, you guys. Don't let the whole issue with TikTok, don't let the other political shit, put you in that fear mode. Understand that we as a collective have abilities. And just as much as I do, you do too. And we can start to change the energy of the planet. You have to understand that we're going to see the worst representation of things in order to invoke change. Yep. I was upset over everything because I'm human, but fearing over it isn't helping. That's true. Yeah. You can be disappointed in something, but you have to step back and look at the situation. You know, my personal issue with politics is they're both stupid. To be honest, they both need to get their heads out of their asses and work together like grown-ass adults. Okay? I think it's dumb. I think it's the most asinine thing that we all put up with. That's my opinion. Okay? So even though, you know, I don't care if you're happy about who got elected or you're not. It doesn't matter. Okay? Because either we're going to see something really great come out of it, or we're going to see something negative and we're going to start a revolution and change things. Either way, change is happening. It happens every time. Okay? It's just this dance and this show that is put on to make you believe something else. But you have to step back and see it for what it is. Okay? It's bullshit. It's fear-mongering. That's all it is. Okay? So, we'll be fine. Yeah, the idea of having to choose between the evils is ridiculous. It is. It's stupid. It's all ego, the discourse between sides. It is, 100%. Everybody just wants to win. Everybody wants to control. And in doing that, they control us. But when we stop letting them control us, that's when everything changes. Okay? Stop letting these fear-mongering episodes affect you. Say, no, I'm going to go within, and I'm shifting to the timeline where everything, you know, is peaceful. Everything works out for the highest good. All of that. Because I believe that everything will always work out for the highest good. That's how we shift things, okay? I am that rebel, but I'm not a stupid rebel. I'm not a foolish rebel. I'm a rebel that knows better, okay? You can be that too. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Focus on the deck. And another thing you have to realize, you guys, is the algorithms. The algorithms on your social media, the algorithms on everything are programming your mind, okay? You have to get out of both algorithms and look at it from a distance to see the truth, okay? Because there are people that wholeheartedly believe one thing, and then you see the actual facts come out, you know? And it happens on both sides. So you have to get out of the algorithm and realize that you're being programmed. Okay? Look, we have deep freeze. We had that last weekend, didn't we? Or was that on Monday? Deep freeze. It's telling you to relax. It's telling you to go within. It's telling you to rest if you need rest. Today, like I said, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I told you, he does not move fast. Okay? He does not move fast. This King of Swords in reverse, you know, it could be seen as a negative, but what if we switch it to a positive as well? Because the King of Swords, like I said, whenever he's reversed, he's very narrow-minded. Well, maybe you need to be narrow-minded when it comes to fixation on your goals. Maybe you need to stop thinking about everybody else and focus on yourself. You ever thought about that? Okay, because he's ruled by Aquarius. So Aquarius rules the social circles, right? So there's that. Then we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Maybe you just need to not talk to anybody on Sunday. Maybe you just need to shut up and focus on your goals. Rest. Whatever you need to do. Get shit done that you need to get done. Okay? We had it Monday. Okay. You're excited for change to come? Me too. Yeah, it's called Feed for a reason. Yeah. And that's why they don't like TikTok. It's because the truth is being revealed all around about many things, right? Well, if I wanted to control you, if I wanted to keep you suppressed and in the dark and all that, well, then I would take away your access to the outside world. How do narcissists control people? What's the first thing they do? What's the first thing they do? Do y'all know? This is probably one of the best ratings I've experienced with you. Oh, thanks, Glenn. They isolate. Yes, they do. Isolate, Jamie. Good job. That's what they do. They cut you off from your family and your friends. Because why? Because then they can start to manipulate you. Then they can start to control you. Why do we think social media is so prominent? Because you are literally isolated from everybody else because you're too busy on your phone scrolling, right? What are you doing? You're being programmed through that scrolling. Okay? And this is why, like, you know, ones like Meta and whatever, they were manipulating the timeline. They were silencing people that were speaking the truth. There was even a lawsuit about this where they admitted that, yes, they were doing this. So you have to understand that the only way that we're going to snap out of this is we start talking to people, you know? We don't let ourselves get isolated. We understand that programming is happening all the time. You have to understand this, and you have to be that rebel that keeps the open mind that's like, you sure about that? So there's that. Okay? We're going to do a lot more of this stuff in the tribe. Oh, by the way, if you received an email from me this morning and you're wanting to, this email went out to the Soul Healing members. If you're wanting to upgrade to the tribe, but you couldn't find it, what you do is you have to do this on your web browser. It does not go through the app. The reason why you can't do this through the app is because if I did that, I would have to upgrade and it's expensive as hell. But also, Apple and Google charge me like 30% to do anything. So I'm like, screw that. I'm not doing that. So you have to go through the web browser to make any changes to your memberships on the platform, okay? So go to the web browser, go to your profile, go to your billing, and you're going to see your subscription there, okay? There are 3 dots next to that subscription. You should be able to click on that and click, I think it says change plans. And there you're going to see where it says the tribe. Okay. That's where you can upgrade. So just wanted to make sure that was clear. I'll post that in the group as well. But yeah, shifts and changes are happening in the collective, the soul healing, the tribe, everything. If you haven't received an email from me, you will in the next coming days, just to alert you as to what's changing. And we're going to like have more together time. We're going to work on things to manifest. We're going to work on, you know, taking your power back. We're going to do all kinds of things. If you haven't gotten into the Quantum Master Academy, or you can't get into the Quantum Master Academy, make sure you're in the tribe at least. Okay? All right. Let's see what else we need to know. You know what? I just had my attention drawn to this lion here. You know, a lion, you see it resting, right? But you know cats, they're always paying attention, right? They're always listening. They're always, their spidey senses are always turned on, okay? And they know that if something alerts them, could be opportunity, could be danger, whatever it is, they're ready to go at a moment's notice, right? But you have to allow yourself time to rest to be able to go when that divinely inspired action hits. So this is why it's really important to allow yourself to rest, even though you feel like, oh God, I can't rest, I'm being lazy, blah, blah, blah. No, rest is productive. I've had to teach myself that. As somebody who has a really hard time resting, I had to teach myself that, okay? Yeah, watch their ears. Yes, always moving. They are always listening. Life is turning into Wall-E. No joke, Marlo. I mean, talk about the movies predicting that. Everybody's becoming lazy and too stuck on their electronics. Look, we have bison abundance. See, this goes with the blessings, right? So the bison says, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. And you notice both of these, the animal cards, they're cold, right? Well, we are in winter. I mean, if you're in the northern hemisphere, okay? And this is telling you that even though things may seem bleak, you can still experience abundance. You can still experience blessings. But you have to shift your perception of when things are bleak. Remember how I said, if you feel like you're just getting one hit after the other, and you're like, God bless, like, kick me, why don't you? Well, that's when you start to change it and you say, something amazing is about to happen to me. And I'm so freaking excited. This is showing me that something incredible is about to happen. Okay? That's how you shift that energy. Can a vision board be done at any time, or does it have to be at a particular time? You can do it anytime, honestly. But you want to do certain things at peak energy times, okay? So, for example, on Monday, we're doing the vision board live session together, okay? Why? Because it's a new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is like the go-getter. Capricorn loves to plan. They love to take action. They love to have everything lined up. They're kind of like Virgo, but to me, it makes me think of Capricorn as like a higher degree of Virgo when it comes to like, I want to do this, I'm going to do that. They're very go-getter types, okay? It is the goat. The goat finds its way up the mountain and gets to the horn of plenty, the cornucopia, okay? So yes, you can do a vision board anytime, but it does help a lot when you do it on energetic days like Monday, okay? Can't rest or relax at times. I'm always up to something. Yeah, same. Mm-hmm. Hey, Heather. Long time no see. Merry Christmas from London. Nice. Nice. Yeah, just like what Jamie said, Capricorn success and achievement. New moons are blank slates to set intentions. Yes. So yeah, if you're not in the tribe, you can find that through the link in my bio. Or if you need to move from the soul healing up to the tribe, go ahead and do that, because we are going to get together on Monday. And I have amazing guest speakers lined up for 2025 that are going to teach us about manifestation, psychic abilities, and more. Okay? So freaking excited about that. Every year, I try to evolve the tribe in a way that I feel is going to be more beneficial to you. Okay? So I'm streamlining things. Things are shifting and changing, and it's going to be something where everybody benefits. Happy New Year, yeah. Should we just go to the website instead of the app for all? Yeah, if you're wanting to upgrade, well, if you're already in, like, say, the soul healing or the collective, and you want to upgrade, you will need to go to your profile, and then you can upgrade there. That way you don't have two different memberships and you'll get charged two different things. So you don't want that. When you go through your profile and you upgrade, it takes your membership you've already paid and it subtracts it from the new membership. So yeah, that way you're not double dipping. Okay. What else do we need to know? Focus on the deck. What else do we need to know this weekend? Expectation. Look at that. Number 28. I was going to say, if that community card comes out again, maybe we've moved on from the community card. We'll see. Expectation. What are you expecting? Okay. You're going to get what you expect. You can sit there and say over and over again, you know, I'm abundant. I'm this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But your internal self is going, Yeah, right. Your internal self is very strong because it has been running on this program for years, decades, okay? So what are you expecting? Expect something positive. Like I said, when you feel like something negative is happening over and over again, like you just keep getting hit, tell yourself something amazing is about to happen to me and I'm so freaking excited, okay? It's number 28. You decide to be abundant. And then boom, it's 10. Wheel of Fortune energy. Okay? I feel like she's waiting for a visitor. Yeah, she could be. She could be waiting for a visitor. She could be waiting for a package. She could be waiting for a letter. She could be waiting for, anything. And so it's like, what are you waiting for? What do you want? Set those intentions on what you expect to receive. She's looking to receive something. You notice she's not running. She's sitting there and she's like, yes, I will receive. That's feminine energy, is to receive. And whenever she sees that cue to get up and move and get the thing that she's waiting to receive, it happens easily and effortlessly. Okay? Oh, you're not in either. Yeah, so Glenn, you'll go to my website and you can click on the tribe. People will soon see spirituality is not weird. Oh, 100%. We're going through, I was saying this just the other day, we're going through a divine feminine revolution, which means the divine feminine energy, not just women, but yes, the female energy, feminine energy, and spirituality is going to be very mainstream pretty soon. Like I said before, I've taught therapists tarot. I've gone to company parties and done tarot readings for them. I've had people come to me for readings about their career. I mean, it's going to be mainstream very soon. It doesn't have to be just tarot. Astrology is very mainstream. Okay? Very, very successful people use astrology often. They use numerology often. They use tarot often. They use psychics often. They just don't tell anybody because it was always taboo. It was always hush hush, but also they didn't want to share their secrets, So if you want to be successful in whatever manner works for you, then getting into your spiritual practices is going to be where it's at. I feel like she's away. Oh, question. What are your thoughts on palmistry? Palmistry is amazing. I love palmistry. But you want to find somebody who actually knows how to really read palms. Just like any other practitioner, honestly. Like, I'm like a broken record when it comes to that stuff. Palmistry is really cool. Because I've had my palm read by like 2 or 3 different people, and they said pretty much the same thing. So that was fascinating. And I've had psychic readings that have said the same thing as the palm reading. So it's pretty interesting. What else? Whoops. Hi there. Okay, let's see what else we need to know this weekend. Focus on the deck. We have lake. Look at that. So what does that represent? Water always represents emotions. Now, this could be seen as positive or negative. It depends on your perception. Okay? So we have the lake of emotions, right? It could be you are using your emotions. You're engulfing yourself in your emotions to manifest whatever it is that you want. Or you're engulfing yourself in your emotions to, kind of put yourself in that pity party. You're letting them overtake you. Maybe you're drowning in your emotions because of what's going on in your life. But if you allow yourself to shift that, remember you say, something amazing is about to happen to me because I see the downslope. I see the downswing happening and it's fixing to turn into an upswing. So it's all going to be on how you perceive everything. I like that card. It's so pretty. And look, imagine like how when you go underwater, Think of like how quiet it is under there. You know, like maybe she's going in there to experience the stillness and the quiet. Maybe she's, wanting that conductor. Water is a really good conductor. If you have a hard time meditating or receiving messages, stand in the shower, get in the bathtub and just relax, because that is an energy conductor, because we are water. Energy flows through water a lot quicker, right? So you can try that as well. But there's so much that could be said, and that's number 31. So what is 3? 3 is communication. 3 is creation, right? It's a product of energy. 1 is the self. 1 is creation. 1 is God source energy. So if something's trying to communicate to you, or what are you communicating to yourself, or what are you communicating to the universe? And then we bring it together and it's 4. 4 is looking at what is. Okay, finding your own stability, your own security. Yeah, use rain sounds too. Yep, that's a great one too. I was just thinking about that. I love to submerge in water. Feels so relaxing to me. Yeah, when we went on the cruise, we went snorkeling. And I never been snorkeling like that before. And they asked, do you want a life jacket? And I was like, no, I can swim. It's fine. And I'm thinking it's going to be like a chill snorkeling excursion. Thank God they gave us flippers or fins and a mask, which I knew they were going to give us some mask and snorkels, but I was hoping they would give us fins. But anyways, I was like, no, I don't need a life jacket. God. We got out there in the middle of nowhere, and it's like this, and I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm a good swimmer, and so are my boys. My boys didn't get a life jacket either. But anyways, what I would do is, instead of like treading on top of the water, I would go under the water, because it was so much easier for me to swim underneath the water, and I could swim faster and I could see more. I don't snorkel, like I don't use the snorkel because I will drown. I suck at snorkeling. I'm like, I'll just hold my breath and figure it out. I went swimming with whale sharks on my 40th birthday, and I didn't use the snorkel either. They're like, it's so much better because you can swim longer. I'm like, no, I can't use the snorkel because water gets in there. I choke. I'll die. So I hold my breath because I've always loved swimming, right? But when I go underneath the water, the waves aren't hitting me hard. It's so much calmer. It's quieter, and you can just be, right? And I would go down as deep as I could and look around, and it was just so much easier. So you got to do what is easy for you, but getting the results that you want. Does that make sense? Like, you don't want to do something that's easy for you, such as just like vegging on the couch or not doing anything, or just like letting life pass you by, because that's not going to get you the results that you want. When you understand how you flow better, how you move easier, then that's when everything starts to shift and you start to see that fluid movement. Okay? You need a beach day, don't we all, right? The life jacket helps with snorkel. Yeah, I figured that out now. But I mean, it was still fun. I mean, my family got life jackets, but I just, I honestly probably wouldn't do it again. I honestly like the life jacket because I do like going underwater. I don't know. I'd have to see. When I'm near water, I can hear others' thoughts. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Hang on, let me... I don't like how I can't ever see here. I see water as healing. Yes. Anyone does a saltwater float in tanks? I've wanted to try that, Lori. That's going to be probably something that I try in 2025. Because I love all y'all's comments. Those are great. Because those are like the isolation tanks where you go and you just float in the salt water and you're like in this tank and everything's closed off. I do want to try that because I want to see what happens. You've done it? That's awesome. Yeah. I forgot all about it. So that's a good reminder. Thank you. Let's get the money deck. And some places play meditation music. Oh, perfect. You always wear one in deep water. Yeah, it is smart to wear one in deep water. Honestly, it is. I mean, I like the fact that salt water helps you to float. But again, I like swimming underwater, so it was better for me. But yeah, it was exhausting. Flat out exhausting, but fun. We got to see like a massive stingray. We saw a sea turtle. My oldest son saw a jellyfish. Saw a couple of them. And he didn't know what it was. And thank God he didn't touch it because it was like this close to him. Yeah, it was really cool. All right, focus on the deck. Let's see what our money message is for the weekend. Oops, hang on. I got to verify myself. God, that hour went by fast. There we go. All right, what else do we need to know? What is our money message for the weekend? Oops. I'm so excited. Me and my friend Jenny tonight, we like to get together. She has a hot tub. So we like to get together, sit in the hot tub, have a glass of wine, and just chat. And we have the best conversations. So I'm excited about that this weekend. Otherwise, I have no gigs. I'll be working on stuff for the tribe, getting things set up for the Quantum Master Academy, all of that, because it's starting soon, you guys. The new year is next week. Yee. Are you ready? Oh, we have Motivator. Look at that. There's 3 ways to resonate. This is your money card for the weekend. There is a skill you possess that needs to be shared with the world. Whether you believe this or not, it's true. You have something that you share with the world. You just don't realize it, probably because you do it so easily. Okay? Why do people come to you? What is it that you love to do? What would you do if you didn't earn money? There's so many different questions you can ask, and that's going to be how you bring something to humanity. Number 2, consider a career in coaching, speaking, lobbying, activism, or mentoring. I recommend it. But only for those who are, full of integrity, you have the education, all of that. I saw a thing on Facebook. It was an ad. And it was, you can be a life coach and a certified hypnotherapist for $97 in 3 months. You guys, it takes a lot longer to learn all that stuff. This is the problem with all this stuff is you need practice. You need mentorship. You need somebody that can help you and guide you no matter what practice you're doing. Everybody calls himself a life coach these days, and these people are not walking the walk. And that's a red flag. So if you're learning, from somebody, make sure you're not trying to do it for speed. Make sure that they are walking the walk. And don't just take their word for it. Don't take my word for it, please. Okay? Stick around and you'll see. Number 3, you may be in need of motivation yourself or needing inspiration. If you are, find it. Go somewhere where you feel inspired. Listen to music that inspires you. Listen to audiobooks, read a book, do something that motivates you and inspires you, because that is your job. Okay? There are lots of people out there that would love to motivate and inspire you, but you have to find them. Whoops. How to know I can or can't learn tarot? That's going to be up to you, honestly. If you feel drawn to tarot, then that's a green flag. But if you feel drawn to it just because it's a fad, that's a red flag. If you feel drawn to it because you want to spiritually evolve, and then you eventually want to help other people spiritually evolve, green flag. Okay? Tarot is a wonderful tool, but it takes a lot of practice, a lot of lessons, repetition, and practice. I tell this to all my students, all my tarot students. You have to practice. You have to envelop yourself in the world of tarot. And the only way that you're going to know if you're proficient at it or not is you practice on other people. Okay? That's the only way it's going to happen. Otherwise, you're going to stay in this cycle of unsure, like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm doing this right. All of that. That's why I created my tarot community. That way you can come in, and if you get stuck on a reading, you can ask questions. You can pair up with other people in the tarot community and practice with them. I've created a space for that, so you can check that out. My dreams have been crazy since I started the apprenticeship. Oh, and they will be, Lori. They will be. Your dreams are going to be crazy, and then you're going to start to see, that you have psychic messages, and then you're going to start to see magical things happen in your life. I mean, it's just part of it. So enjoy the ride. Definitely need to be dedicated to it and lots of patience. Yep. Yes, practice. I had so much fun practicing. It feels amazing helping people. Good for you, Marlo. Good, good, good. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Let's do this one. Oh, I did bring out a couple of decks too after this one. I got time today. What else do we need to know this weekend? This is called the Truth Deck. You can find it on Etsy. It's kind of, I used to always say, it's kind of like your best friend. It'll call you out. Not quite like the Rebel Deck. The Rebel Deck will cuss you out. All right, what do we need to know this weekend? Ooh, look at that. It says no. What immediately came to mind? Maybe there's things that you need to say no to. Maybe there's people that you need to say no to. Maybe you keep saying no to yourself, and you need to ask yourself why. No is a complete sentence, right? What are you needing to say no to that is not aligned with you? That may be something toxic, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be food, certain types of food that you're eating. You need to say no. It could be certain habits. It could be people. It could be experiences that you got yourself into that now doesn't resonate with you. So you need to say no. You know what you need to say no to, and you need to practice that. No or on. It's no. It's just backwards because of the camera. Okay, let's do the Lantern Oracle. What else do we need to know? Focus on the deck. What else do we need to know this weekend? Ooh, presence of absence. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. So what does that mean? You see this person. She's got a picture of what looks like her husband in the background. Maybe he's passed away, right? And she's grieving some sort of loss, okay? So it's telling you, hold what is absent in the presence of your love. Well, how do you do that? This doesn't have to be with just somebody who's lost somebody. It could be maybe you're grieving something that you feel like you've lost. And it's telling you to hold the good times in your love, but understand we can't make things come back. See what I'm saying? Okay. We give gratitude for the experiences that we've had with people or just the experiences in general. Also, if you feel like you're missing something in your life, focus on it, give it love and gratitude, and then watch it come into your life. Does that make sense? Life cycles. Yes, absolutely. For me, it was a feeling of needing to do more in order to achieve success. Oh, yeah. Yep, I've been there. I've done that. And I still have to break that cycle at times. I'm like, no. And this is one reason why I'm streamlining the tribe and everything, because it was like, I will be that person that stacks too much on my plate. I will be that one because I love doing and giving and helping, and it winds up being too much for me. So this is why I'm streamlining things so I can be more, not necessarily doing less, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not scattering my energy all over the place. I'm focusing it here, and that's going to be a stronger energy. So yeah. A few retrogrades still in play. Yeah. Chiron retrograde is done on the 29th. Oh, good. Tired of that. Whew. Okay. What else? What time is it? 10:36. We still got time. And I just want to say I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to TikTok or Instagram, because to me, that shows that you support and you appreciate these sessions on Mondays and Fridays. I appreciate that. I am thinking of something for the new year. Don't hold me to that. But I just wanted to give my gratitude for those of you who have subscribed to this channel to support me being here Mondays and Fridays. I absolutely love doing this. This is my jam. This is why I want to streamline more things so I can be more available to do things like this, in the tribe, in the tarot community, all of that, because I love this. I love being available to y'all, and that's part of my human design. I'm a projector in my human design, a 6/2 projector, and being available is where I exhibit most of my power and my strength. So yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I call it a platter instead of a plate. We need to descale. Oh, 100%. Can't go through my week without being here. It makes me feel incomplete if I miss one. Thank you. You guys, like, it means a lot because, I mean, to consistently show up to these sessions regularly, you know, every week, twice a week, that's a big deal. You know, that's a big deal to come to listen to these messages, to work on your journey, to work on your mindset, to, you know, work on your manifestations, all of that. Like, this is a big deal. I don't think you realize it's not just popping on social media. If you use these lessons to help better your life, then man, that's good for you. Okay? And I just wanted to express gratitude, like I said, for the people that subscribe. I know it's like $5 or $6, whatever. Thank you. That means a lot to me, okay? It's like giving your bartender a tip or tipping somebody for playing music for you. I appreciate that, okay? You agree with the person on Instagram? Nice. I feel empowered by you. You guys, y'all are so sweet. And I'm not doing this, you know, for y'all to stroke my ego. Like, I appreciate every single one of you for trusting me to do this for you and for showing up, because you don't have to, you know? So thank you. All right, let's get more messages. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I love being here too. Coming back tomorrow. Yesterday felt like a Monday. I really wanted this live. Good. So grateful, Erica. You're really an inspiration and so much great information. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get some more. I would sit here all day, every day if I could. But unfortunately, sitting on live does not pay the bills. That's why I wanted to express gratitude for those of you who subscribe and pay the $5 or $6, whatever it is. I don't even remember what it is now. Just because it does help. Any little bit helps, and I appreciate that. So yeah. Okay, says, hear what's unsaid. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. Ooh. Are we listening deeply? Are we going into the silence to hear what is not said? Okay. Here, this says, quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. And they're sitting by the lake, right? Finding that silence is the only place you're going to find answers. Remember, that's how you tap in to your divinity. That's how, instead of using artificial intelligence, you use divine intelligence. Okay? You can tap into this just as much as I can. It just takes intention and practice. If you have a hard time sitting and just being quiet, that's okay. Try it for 5 minutes. And then you can expand on that. Try it for 7 minutes and then 10 minutes. And you want to try to get up to about 20 minutes. All right? And again, it doesn't matter if you're just sitting still and being. It could be that you're doing active meditation. Like when you're taking a shower, you go through the routine of your shower, right? Well, that's when you can let your mind just flow. And you're using that water as a conductor, right? You're going through the motions. You're not thinking about what you're doing because you do it all the time, right? Or washing dishes or doing laundry or whatever it is. You can walk and do active meditation. We're just letting our mind flow, because when we let our mind flow, that's when all the answers come in. Okay? I got 2 more decks and then we'll get into the Rebel deck. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. I can't believe I've been here for more than a year. I love and appreciate every life. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know I missed one. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you for being present. I know it's draining on you. We appreciate you. I take in your messages and re-listen. I love your daily messages in the tribe. It helps. And it helps when Sunday rolls around. Good for you to call back your energy. Good. And this, doing these group things, honestly, is not draining on me. I love it. I feel like it energizes me. I mean, doing all the things can be draining, which is why I'm streamlining stuff, because I want to focus on where I feel like I serve y'all best. And I do feel like it's in these group live sessions. And so that's why I want to do more of those in the tribe. That's why I'm bringing in speakers and teachers for y'all in the tribe. Gosh, can you tell I'm excited about that? I met some incredible people and I'm going to bring them to you. So yeah. All right. What else do we need to know this weekend? Time capsule. I have the confidence to be myself. Ooh, and it's number 11. What would be in your time capsule? What memories do you keep locked away? What all in all do you keep locked away? What can you share with the world and not be so afraid? Very interesting. Like a little treasure chest. And it's got butterflies on it. See it? I'll show Instagram, TikTok. We see a lot in this reading about blessings and transformation. Okay? But we also see the opposite side. We see a little bit of lack, closed-mindedness. And it's asking you, what are you choosing to focus on? Okay? Where does your mind go? And how, if you need to shift it, how are you going to shift it? This is your job. Okay? Not mine. I can't be in your brain all the time. If I could find that switch, I would flip it for you. But you have to do it yourself, because otherwise it'll trip. Okay, this is the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. This is the first deck I ever got. I used to do Oracle readings before I ever did tarot. So I was drawn to grab this deck this morning. So let's see what we need to know. What else do we need to know this weekend? There we go. Meditation. And I know probably people are like, ugh, meditation. But don't see it as something you have to do. See it as an opportunity to, if you're really good at visualization, then tell yourself, man, I get to go visualize. I get to do nothing for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and I get to go visualize. I get to go daydream. I'm a very vivid daydreamer, and so that's how I manifest. Okay, that's how I brought all of this into fruition. So if you're a really good daydreamer and you like daydreaming, Go sit for 10 minutes and allow yourself to daydream, to bring in whatever it is that you would like to bring into your life, to have the experiences that you would like to have in your life. Okay? Meditation can some sort or some way flow into that visualization session. Because what do you have to do when you're visualizing? You have to focus the mind, right? And you're creating this scenario. Well, then you kind of get tired of like replaying that scenario, so you let it just kind of flow into whatever. And then here comes the meditation. Okay? You can do it so many different ways. I love meditation. It's like a reset. Yeah, it really is good for you. Okay? Like I said, just start with allowing yourself to just sit and be and do nothing for 5 minutes. Okay? Then you'll get more and more into the practice, and then you'll start to crave it. You'll love it, and then you'll expand on it. And it's an opportunity for you to just sit and be, and you have no responsibilities, no nothing for those few minutes. Give that time to yourself, okay? And I'm talking to myself too. Like, I have to make myself slow down. All right, let's get the Rebel deck. If you missed the beginning of the reading, don't worry. I put all of this on YouTube, and I have everything linked through the link in my bio. Okay, you can easily find it. If you want to get into the tribe and go on this journey with us, you're welcome to. That is linked in my bio. If you want to learn how to read tarot, my self-paced tarot apprenticeship is available. I have an announcement that I haven't told anybody except for a select few. Okay. The Quantum Master Academy starts on January 7th, and we're starting with tarot and advanced tarot. Now, I was not going to offer this as a separate entity because it was going to be, I thought it was going to be too much, like confusion for me. However, I've had so many people get on my tarot apprenticeship waitlist and say in their Quantum Master Academy application that they would really, their focus is on tarot. Okay? So, if you've wanted to get into the Quantum Master Academy, but you couldn't, but you do want to learn tarot, email me and I will give you the details on getting into the tarot and advanced tarot classes. Okay? I will allow those to be a separate entity than the Quantum Master Academy. Does that make sense? I try to do everything to help y'all out. No, my book does not teach you how to do tarot. My book is a tarot divination tool. It's for you to use with your intuition and turn to a page and you get a reading. It will help you interpret the cards in a different way of like taking your power back. But no, it does not teach you how to read tarot. The tarot apprenticeship, whether it be self-paced or live classes, that's where I teach you how to read tarot. Okay? But does that make sense, y'all? So if you want to read tarot and get into advanced tarot, we start January 7th. Email me. I will send you the details. But if you want to do like, if you want to jump in feet first, then you get into the Quantum Master Academy. And you do have to apply for that. Okay? So you can go to the link in my bio, apply. Okay. Anywho, let's get our Rebel message. This deck will call you out. It will cuss at you a bit. So if you get offended easily, it's time to scroll away. All right. So the Tarot and Advanced Tarot will be 18 weeks worth of tarot classes, okay? They're on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will have a week break in between Tarot Apprenticeship and Advanced Tarot, okay? So actually 19 weeks. All right. Oh. Rebel. Because fuck it. This is what we're talking about before, right? You have to not fall for the shit that is coming across your feed. You don't have to fall for the shit that you're seeing around you. You have to be that smart rebel that sees through everything, okay? The smart rebel knows how to use their spiritual abilities to shift their timeline, okay? This is what we do here, all right? So, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. If you need anything, like I've said, everything is linked in my bio. I will see you back here Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we will look at what's coming up for the week ahead. The new year's coming next week. Holy crap. Are you ready? And also Monday, we will be doing the New Moon in Capricorn vision boards. So if you're not in the tribe, get into the tribe and you can join us and you'll have access to all the things, okay? I love you all. Mwah. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you Monday morning, okay?